Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video about growing collards here in Florida. Right now it is December 31st, New Year's Eve, and these are my collards. They're looking pretty good, I think. Look how massive these leaves are. These are Georgia variety collards, but there's a couple other collards that'll grow here in Florida. Vates will grow well, Morris heading, top bunching. They all grow a little bit different, a little more out than they do up. These ones kind of do a little bit of both, but they're growing pretty good. So I've got them kind of crammed in here, just any which way. Like here's a little baby that it's not growing as good as the others. Obviously, it's getting shaded out. But yeah, I didn't plant them in straight rows or anything like that. I just kind of threw the seeds in here and then thinned them out as they popped up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 collards in this little, I would say, 2 foot by 2 foot area. If you look on the IFAS website, they recommend spacing of 36 inches of plant spacing and row spacing per plant. I found that to be a little too much. I think you can get a lot more collards in that space and have a bigger harvest. So when you are harvesting these, you want to pick the lowest leaves first and work your way up. They're usually the biggest. You want to wait till leaves are at least 10 inches long to harvest them. About a foot, it's a good size. If you wait too long though, they start to get a little leathery. Kind of tough. You don't want to ever take from the center here where all the new leaves are popping up. They're just too small. That's going to stunt growth probably. Like these guys, I'm not sure if you just headed these, if you just took these newest growth right off, if you would just kill the plant or not. I wouldn't try. But as far as soil goes, this is like a mix that I make. And I put it in the raised bed. It's pretty good. Got a lot of organic material. Lay down a thick layer of mulch. I don't really have any pest problems with these guys. Because over in the garden over here, I had some basil that's kind of dying now. But also there's some cilantro. I got some sage back here. That's like kind of being shaded out, but still surviving. But yeah, I think all these things are like attracting good beneficial pests. I haven't really had to spray these guys at all for any bugs. What I have sprayed them with is like a nitrogen fertilizer. It's fish emulsion. Since these are green leafy plants, the best fertilizer for them would be a nitrogen fertilizer because nitrogen helps the plant make green leafy growth. So yeah, I've been mixing a little bit of that in some water and spraying them. And that's pretty much all I've done. I watered them a couple times a week once they're established because you can see they provide quite a bit of shade to the soil. So it helps with water retention. And what I've been doing, like if the leaves start looking pretty gross, kind of like this one, I just cut it off and just let it lay there in the dirt, act like a mulch. So yeah, I planted these in September, so it's about almost 4 months old, and I've gotten plenty of harvested off of them. So yeah, I would say collards are one of the easiest vegetables that you can grow in Florida, and I think you can plant at literally any time. Like this year I planted in September. Last year I planted these guys I think in springtime, and they continue to grow. So I really don't think it matters what time you plant collards in Florida. They just seem to love it. They're frost tolerant and heat tolerant. So North Florida shouldn't have any problems. They can take temperatures down to like 5 degrees. They'll grow in the South Florida summer months. So yeah, if you haven't grown collards and you're looking for a green to grow in the summertime, give these guys a shot. If you want some more info on growing collards, head over to my website, flgardening.com/collards. I have a long list there of all the different varieties that grow here in Florida that have been tested by the University of Florida. So yeah, for more info, head over there, flgardening.com/collards.